Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be explaining the new 6.7.1 update, introducing DC Universe Supergirl. Now, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, and I'm sorry, but I've been busy, so let's get into it. So her passive one, Ruthless Might. This is basically her bash effect, which gives you an extra 13% damage buff per 6 bash stacks up to 200%, and every 8th applied bash stuns the target for 1 second, and it stacks up to 150. Stuns have a 50% chance to bypass immunity resistance and work on raid bosses, which means that you're now able to stun raid bosses with DC Universe Supergirl. This also means that stun immune bosses are no longer stun immune. Swipe attacks buff her basic attack for 1 second, inflicting bash debuff on the opponent. Now, I haven't quite played with the character, so I don't exactly know what that means, but swiping left interrupts an enemy's special or basic swipe attacks and dashes back. Jump attack. Each jump attack applies 4 bash stacks. Low attack makes the next 1 swipe attack and basic attacks unblockable. This is really good. This is your god killer. She's basically just a built-in god killer. Makes it to where you can just completely, like, super combo. Combo never ends. Very safe, but you do have to learn how to do it. Stagger enemies with shield, barrier, or unhittable effects. You are staggering DC Universe Superman unhittable. Might class Ascension unhittable. Never done before. I don't exactly know if this works with Immortal, with like the Catwoman buff, but it's also an extra 2% damage per hit to the opponent's without shield, barrier, or unhittable effects. Stacks up to 600%. She gets a 600% damage buff plus the 200% incoming damage to opponents. She has a damage buff and incoming damage built in. Now, getting into gameplay. There's not much that's special, really just the same fights, just with my characters that are now upgraded since the last time I posted a video, because I have been busy. So, to be honest with you, it's nothing really special, but it gives me time to yap about the game and the new update, and Supergirl, which I'm very, very happy about. I'm really excited to unlock the character. I cannot wait to make a video on it the second I unlock her. I'm also going to be trying to build her the best I can so that I can use her as another team, because I don't know if y'all heard, but percentage health damage does not work with Sharp Tongue, nor does it work with Amulet of Anubis any longer. This does not mean that they're trash. This does not mean that the artifacts are no longer useful. Both of the artifacts are very, very powerful still. Do not sleep on these artifacts just because they got, quote, nerfed. They're still very powerful. In fact, a few of these fights are using them and still work the same, just not percentage health damage. More about the update. DC Universe Supergirl is, from what I've seen in other creators' videos, she is one-shotting 2 billion health bosses with one character with decent supports, one character holding passive stats, and she one-shots without an artifact. Mind you, she is at 3 stars. Not 7, not 1 star ascended, not 7 stars ascended, not even 4 stars. 3 stars she's one-shotting without an artifact. She is the most powerful character in the game by far. It's not even close. I know y'all are gonna say DC Universe Superman, DC Universe Superman. Dude, I'm not saying DC Universe Superman is bad. I'm just saying DC Universe Supergirl is better. Now, I won't say that they're not gonna nerf her down the line, because they most likely are. Because usually with games like this, they release an overpowered and broken character. Everybody buys her, spends their money on her, and then they nerf her. Not making her useless, but just making her not as broken as she is right now. Now, I'm sure she is a legendary character and she is DC Universe Supergirl, so they're not really gonna make her useless. When I do, I am expecting a nerf eventually. Okay, so in this fight, I am showing the Raven plus King with Sharp Tongue, and I want to stack his damage buff all the way up to 600% before doing Raven's darkness stacks. And I want you to pay very close attention to this, because this is what I mean by Sharp Tongue not being bad. It's really not bad. It's just not working as well, simply because of the percentage health damage, which honestly only worked on King. So it's not like there are 100 different characters being procced by this. It's not that big of a deal. See, I tag in Raven to stack Darkness and Lasso, since I have Lasso on her as well. And just to throw it out there, I have Puppet on Power Girl for passive stats, because I'm doing this as Magic Raid. Full Darkness stacks, I'm pretty sure I decided to go one more just so I can get some more power. And then I tag King in. Notice I don't do his special 3, I do his special 2. And look at that. That's still a lot of damage, and I didn't even crit that time. Now watch this. A lot of damage. That time I did indeed crit. When it comes to Sharp Tongue, you do a lot more damage with crit. It does this thing called double dipping, where your initial value crits and then your dot value crits, doing a lot more damage. Now, I'm pretty sure they're all doing around 50 to 60 million. Now, I don't have the best built King of Atlantis Aquaman, but this is still a lot of damage for something y'all are saying is washed. Proven point? I think so. In this fight, I'm going to be using Scorpion with Amulet of Anubis. Still, it's not bad. It just doesn't work with percentage health damage. It's a really strong artifact, especially if it's paired with someone like Scorpion or even Batwoman the Drowned, which will be shown later in the video. I still don't know how Edgy does this. Bro yaps for 20-30 minutes straight. Ugh. I'm struggling. It's really been hard for me to post and upload videos because I took a vacation trip out to Kansas to go visit family and also to pick up a car. It's actually a really nice car. It's a 1965 Ford Falcon. If you don't know what it is, go search it up. It's a very beautiful classic car, and it's been sitting in my dead great-great-grandfather's, not great-great, but my great-grandfather's shed for the past 46 years. So it is old, it's a rust bucket, but we're gonna try to restore it, and it's gonna be a very nice ride. but I have been on the road for most of that, and I wasn't able to get any time to make any videos because I just can't be bothered to try and do that while in a car. Back to the game, the thing that actually matters. I'm using Raiden to combo build because Scorpion struggles with combo interrupting, or at least I struggle to combo interrupt with him. But I usually use Raiden to combo build since he also power steals. But as you can see, I'm doing a lot of damage and then boom, it's not washed. It's insane. It's so much damage. I can do a much higher health boss. It's simply because all the bosses that I'm fighting right now have very, very annoying modifiers. This next fight is EPI with Catchy Hook on her alongside the rest of the League of Anarchy team. Jongleur holding Puppet for passive stats and Heartbreaker Harley Quinn for stacking Lasso. Still one of my favorite teams simply because of how much damage they do, but honestly it's getting put down lower the list because of DC Universe Supergirl's drop. How I like to play her is usually I have Crime Alley Gun on her, but I want to upgrade my Crime Alley Gun before using it anymore because I'm honestly not getting that big of a buff, especially since even the max buff is a lot. It's very, very rare to get, and honestly just not worth it for me to use. But I usually stack my Catchy Hook damage buff a little bit before tagging into Heartbreaker Harley, use her special 2 to stun and give Lasso, and since Heartbreaker Harley has a passive where she deflects and gives immunity to stun, I'm not being stunned by this boss who has ambush, which is stun on tagging, which is honestly a lifesaver because I really did not want to have to deal with this boss being annoying. See, he got my Heartbreaker, he got my EPI low with his super move, but she has the healing passive, which is honestly the best part about her because she's almost immortal. And easy 1 2 3, it's really just that much damage. This is the first time I'm trying this team, and it's the DC Universe Superman with Sharp Tongue. I've been hearing that it's really, really powerful and very strong, and I really wanted to test it out. Now, I hadn't really tested it out before, but I can indeed assure you that it is very strong. And both Classic Flash and Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd are both holding passive stats. This is the team that I have been using to get high in arena with. I usually spend about 120 gems a day just to revive or restock my pips for this team. So I'm doing about 15 pips of this team a day, and I usually only lose about 3 or 4 of them, only because if I don't get the first combo, then I'm pretty much cooked, because all the other teams have Twin Blade and a crazy insane damage dealer, and I really just can't be bothered to try and beat that. But that's beside the point. I try to get the flash buff, and I just start doing insane damage. 36 million on his first special. Now, do keep in mind that he does not have his, oh my gosh, yeah, see, 178 million. That was when he crit. And it's just 242 million damage It's crazy. It's a very good combo, very insane combo. Hard countered by damage cap though, so do be aware of that. We next up have the Flawed Justice team, or what I have of the Flawed Justice team. I did indeed recently buy the $5 gear pack for Hawkman's gears, and I know I can probably get them for free from his challenge, but I don't really feel like waiting, and I don't really feel like taking those chances, so I just outright bought it, because why not? I am using Sharp Tongue on Hawkman and Lasso on Peacemaker, and honestly the way I've been playing this team is to get Peacemaker to 32 combo to get 2 of his power generation, and then I do a special 1, of course, to stack Lasso, and then once I have stacked Lasso to 3, I can then just keep combo, keep my power up so that I can do specials with Hawkman, because that's where the damage is with Sharp Tongue. See, I've gotten his Lasso stacks. Of course, he does lose one from Blue Beetle trying to do an attack, but I tag him in. I do a lot of damage already, and that's like one of the worst values I got this entire match. One of the worst values I got. He does tank the super move because it's only a heroic 3 tier 4 boss, and it's a sub boss, so not doing too much damage, enough for me to handle. But as you can see, I'm trying to stack the P shields again because I want to get that damage on specials. I did struggle with this because of Blue Beetle just being a very annoying boss, but then again, this team does an insane amount of damage. Okay, I like how I said that, and then she did barely anything. But I just want you to just sit and wait, because I'm pretty sure this is the take that I got an insane value at towards the end though. You don't want to get in my way. I'm still stacking the P shields to get the damage on specials, and honestly, I really wish I had gems to spare for the Peacemaker chest that's coming soon, but I really don't, because I want to wait until DC Universe Supergirl comes. Yeah, see there, 123 million damage in one special. That is insane. I absolutely love this team because it's so satisfying to just see the health deplete like that. Now, I don't really have the P shield anymore, so it's not going to do as much damage, but it's still a lot of damage and still one-shotting that boss. Next, we have Batwoman the Drowned with Amulet of Anubis, and there is her versus challenge going on right now, and I have been able to get another gear for her. Sadly, I will not be able to upgrade that gear for a while because I'm investing every last gear mat that I have straight into DC Universe Supergirl, trying to get all of her gears to level 80. I want to max out this character, much like I did with DC Universe Superman. She is just such a good character, and honestly, right now, the best character in the game. This fight is to show you, again, Amulet is not washed, it's not buns, it's still really powerful. Although with Batwoman the Drowned, Amulet does kind of work weird, because with the 15x, I still don't know what that's called, but it basically makes it to where Amulet works at 4 times, like basically 4x's Amulet's ability, and on top of Lasso, It's insane. It's crazy damage, and I can almost just one special, it's over. See, I was able to get off the special 5, special 2, my bad, and then power regen, and then because I got so much combo before doing it, I was able to keep about half of the accumulated damage and blow it up again. Well, it's been really nice to make another video, and this is just a nice little roster review to show what I've been working on in the past few days. I hope y'all have enjoyed the video. It would do me great if y'all would like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, and put a comment in below what you think I should do next. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a great time, and I wish y'all luck with any chest opening y'all decide to do. Peace out.